Hello! Today we're going to try to make a kind of a colonial clay pottery candlestick. This is something we're going to paint with Delftware design, which is a blue design on white. The first step is to have something that is slightly bigger than the width of your candle. So I'm going to use this to judge my candle width from. The first part of this is to roll it into a ball. And you're going to make a pinch pot. And this is the part that's going to hold the candle. So, pinch pot. I stick my thumb in and start pinching the sides to create a little cup. I can roll it onto the table or surface. I can flatten the bottom. I can even out the thickness of it, so it's about the same thickness everywhere. Now, I want it to make sure it fits in this shape because that's slightly bigger than what the thickness of the candles I have are. So I'm going to smooth this out. It's a little thick right there and a little thin right there. I'm going to smooth that. Okay. So now that is the first part of my candlestick. Your candlestick can have a handle or no handle, but they have to have this saucer that will collect the wax as the wax drips down, and that's what that little saucer is. So I need to make a saucer to fit. So I'm going to roll it again. This time I'm going to flatten it like a pancake using my hands because it'll give a pretty even flatness. Now I'm going to go and pinch in the center and kind of stretch out the sides. Remember, you're trying to get a pretty even little saucer. So mine's a little thick right now, so I'm just going to continue to pinch it. And this is just to thin out clay. When you're hand building, you pinch the clay and it'll thin itself out. So I'm going to make this little saucer shape. I'm going to press the bottom down so it's flat, and now I'm just going to curl up the bottom. So you can make it more bowl shape, so it's a little deeper if you want. This one's going to be a little flatter and definitely look more like a saucer. Okay. I'm going to smooth it out the best I can. You also can kind of roll the edge on the surface, and that will help smooth out your surface a little bit. Okay, I'm going to see, I don't like that look. I'm going to fix that. And then I'm going to bring the sides up just a little bit. So it can catch all that wax as the candle melts. Okay. So I'm going to attach that to the edge. I'm going to wet it and score it. I'm going to score the bottom of my cup with a wet toothbrush, and I'm going to score where I'm going to attach. And then I'm going to stick that on. If you can pull on your attachment and it doesn't come off, if you pull gently, then it's going to stay. Okay, now I can either have just a candlestick with the edge and the cup and the saucer, or I could add a handle if I'd like. So if you're going to add a handle, you need to roll out a coil. When you roll a coil, and you roll out a coil, you are using your fingertips and rolling out an even snake-shaped piece of clay. That's going to be my handle. So I work it. It's probably easier not to do it on the cloth because it'll stick a little bit on the table, and the little stick helps roll it better. Okay, so now I have this. I'm going to wet my fingers and smooth it out a little bit. Get some of those cracks out. Make sure I have a shape that I like. Okay, I'm going to take this and I'm going to score it again. And I'm going to attach it right here near the bottom of this cup. And then I'm just going to bring it and create a little curl that attaches like that. Remember, curved clay is a little stronger than weak clay. Now, if this starts sagging on you, if you take a little piece of paper towel or something, and you can hold it up while you're waiting for it to dry. And that'll hold it to the spot where I want it. And I'm going to smooth out my handle a little bit. Okay. So, and that is your little candlestick.